Hello friends, welcome to SahuStudies. In this video, we are going to see how a stack function works in PySpark. In PySpark, there is a pivot function, but unpivot function is not present. So, suppose you have done a conversion of creating columns based on rows with the help of a pivot function, and if you want to reverse the process, or you then how you are going to do. Unpivot function is not there, stack function is there. Then we will see how a stack function works. A stack function is also going to convert, suppose in a data frame there are 10 columns are there, and you want to convert columns into rows. So with the help of a stack function you can do in PySpark. So I have already mentioned that it is used to convert columns into rows, and pivot function is not available, hence we will going to use the stack function to do unpivoting in PySpark. So what we are going to do in this exercise, first we are going to import the required libraries. We are creating a list variable storing the address of the CSV file which we are going to read. We are creating the schema with the help of a struct type and a struct field. We are defining column name and data types, column names and data type, column name, data type, column name, data type, column name, data type, column name, data type. So here in this custom schema, what we are doing, we are defining 6 column type, column name and its data types. With the help of a spark.read CSV function, we are going to read the CSV which is present in this list variable. This list variable has all the path of the CSV which we are going to read with the help of a spark.read.csv function. With the help of this custom schema which we have defined here, which has 6 variable and its data type. Once this data frame gets created, what we will going to do, we will just group by with the AP state and pivot on AP gender based on the count. So what it will going to do, it will convert all the rows which is present in AP gender into the columns. When it has done, then we will do the reverse process. So whatever the columns is present, we will convert into a rows of a particular column. So as I mentioned, unpivot function is not available in Spark. Stack function is available. So we will going to see how this stack function works, how we can convert columns into rows. In this exercise, what I am going to do, I am just till here in the till the calling of the pivot function. I will copy from my previous example to save time, and in this exercise I will just show you how this pivot function works. Not pivot function, what this stack function works in Spark. So let's go to Databricks. Let's create a notebook. Let's name it Unpivot and Stack. So let's copy the code till we are implementing the pivot function to save time. Otherwise the video will become very long. This is the list variable we are defining. Here we are reading the CSV file and creating the data frame. Here we are displaying the data frame which we have created here, and on top of that, what we are doing, we are just doing the pivoting, and we are displaying the content of the this data frame which we have created based on the pivot function. Let's run one by one. Now libraries are imported successfully. Schema has been created. List variable has been created successfully, which has the address of the CSV file which we are going to read here. The data frame gets created by reading the CSV file with the help of a custom schema. So these are the values which are presented this. So we can say these are the content which is present in this data frame. Now let's pivot it based on AP gender group by AP state. The pivoting data is now present in this data frame. Let's see the content of the data frame. Now we can see the rows of AP gender has been converted into columns, male and female. Now let's see how we can convert again the column female and male in as a row of a particular column. So let's see how it will going to work with the help of stack function. So let's create the variable. In this data frame, let's select what we are selecting. We are selecting AP state, and then we are calling expression function. In expression, we are calling stack function. In stack, what we are doing, we are calling two. There are two columns are present which we are converting to row. So here let's make it in the single quote. Here we are making the single quote that is male, and value would be male only. Second is female, value would be female only. Yes, what is the column name? Column name is AP gender. And how it will be count. Let's run it. Now this data frame has been created. Let's see the content. So here what we have done, we have created two columns, AP gender and count, right? And what are the value? It is present. The value is male and female, which is present here, male and female. So this is the syntax. How we are going to write whenever we are using stack. So we need to just practice. If you want to do any unpivoting task in Spark, then we need to use stack. You need to practice it. Then we will able to figure it out how stack function will going to work. Here I have shown you a very small example that here the column is only 2 and the value is, but whenever you are going to work in the real project and if you are doing the pivoting, then it may be possible that based on a particular columns value you can create the 100 of columns, and some of the columns again you want to do unpivoting, then how you can do, then this stick will be very helpful. But at that point of a time, no, when there are multiple columns you want to convert it into row, this will become very complex and we need to take extra care whenever we are going to implement this state function. So let's go to the PPT. Thank you. If you like content of my video, then please subscribe my channel, like it, comment on it and press the bell icon to get notification whenever I add videos.